I don't know if you guys could tell by my voice, because I could definitely feel it. I could definitely feel it in this area. I have a wonderful question for you guys. I'm actually genuinely curious. Are you guys, like, I don't know, over 500 years old? No? I didn't think so. I don't think anyone in this world is. But we're going to be talking about a man who lived in Japan for over 550 years. How is that possible? Don't ask me, because I'm the one asking you guys. How is it possible? Maybe put it down in the comments.
In the late Roman Empire, ascetic Christians called Stylites lived in isolation at...
Yo, why does that look like... It looks like they're aliens. They look like they're... I don't know. Maybe it's the big heads. Maybe it's the giant heads that they have. And then is that Jesus giving them scrolls? No freaking way, dude.
In some parts of South India, devotees walk across beds of flaming hot coals, carrying burning pots.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think you should do that.
And Sufis celebrating the festival of Urs will pierce their skin with hooks.
Okay, alright. That's taking a little too far there.
Knives or skewers in their eyes.
Okay, yeah, no. What kind of religion is that? That's so scary. I'm glad I'm not a part of that religion. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Why is that a thing though? Why is that a thing?
Mummification has been practiced by many different cultures over the world for millennia. But there is something a little bit different about these particular Buddhist monks. You see, they mummified themselves whilst they were still alive.
Whoa! Mind blown. He's probably gonna tell us how he does that, right? Like, I don't know though. I would definitely agree though that Buddhist monks are definitely probably the most dedicated. I've never seen a monk in my life. I'm pretty sure I have. I apologize if I offend any monks. I love you guys. Keep doing your work. Keep doing your work. You guys are cool.
The monks of the Shingon school of Buddhism in Japan believed the route to enlightenment lay through gradual starvation and physical preservation.
Whoa! Hey, wait, what? Starvation? I already failed there, man. I'm sorry. I can't starve myself. And then physical preservation? No, nope. I physical without the preservation all the time. So it's impossible. It's impossible for me.
By doing this, they hoped to become Sokoshunbitsu, or a Buddha in this body. When revered spiritual leaders like Kokai die, the story of their life is called a hagiography. Any saints watching this video will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Except Kokai's hagiography claims he didn't die at all. Instead, he climbed into his tomb before death and was protected from decay.
I don't know if this is the person that we're talking about, the 550-year-old man. Probably not. I'm most likely off about this. But if it is the case, why? Like, how would he write his, I guess, autobiography of his life if he's 550 years old, meditating and dead? How does that work? Does someone just like walk next to him? Is like, oh, how was your day in, I don't know, let's say 1945 Japan? I see. Okay, well, we'll jot that down. I don't know. I don't get it.
The first known person to give it a go was a man named Shojin, who buried himself alive in the hopes of reaching Buddhahood. But when his disciples went to retrieve his body sometime later, it had started rotting. A clear sign he'd failed in his mission.
Oh, wow. The way he said that. You will undergo the trials of meditation and keeping yourself alive for centuries. And if you don't, you die. They check up on his body like, I don't know, maybe a few days later.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
His left limb is a little off kilter to the left. Ooh, I see a little bit of a rot. That is an automatic fail. You have died. You failed. Goodbye.
Becoming a Sokoshunbitsu takes at least 1,000 days, and some practitioners have done 2 or even 3 cycles of preparation. So, yeah, best to cancel your Netflix subscription and set aside a good 10 years of your life if you've got your heart set on living mummyhood. If ever there was a time to say, don't try this at home, it's now. Don't try this at home.
Guys, I have an official announcement to make. I'm going to try to mummify myself at home, and you guys will watch me do it.
To start, you need to totally change your diet. And I don't mean cutting out carbs. The mummification process involves eating only those things that could be foraged on and around the mountain. Which meant things like nuts, buds, tree roots, tree bark, and pine needles.
Oh god.
Yeah, at least it's paleo.
Okay, damn, that's a little crazy, man. I don't know how I feel about that. If you think about it, you have free wilderness training, right? You get your own free wilderness training. You don't have to pay a buck. All you have to pay is your life.
For maximum effect, you're going to want to combine your foraging activities with vigorous exercise, just like the monks did, especially in the early stages of your preparation, when you still have enough energy to actually move around. Oh, and if you ever find yourself feeling peckish, feel free to indulge in a few pebbles. X-rays of some Sokoshunbitsu mummies have revealed river stones in their stomachs.
Oh my goodness! What the frick, sister, is going on? Why would you willingly swallow a rock? You know what? What if you poop it out? What if you poop out the rocks? Does it come out like mushy and brown, or does it just come out as a rock?
Once you're living on nothing but mountain buffet and burpees, you should find that your spirit begins to become more tough and resolute. You should also find that your body starts to shed all fat, muscle, and moisture.
Okay, okay. If I shed the fat, I'd be down for that. You bet your freaking ass if I'm meditating this, I'm going out with my freaking gains, dude. I'm going out with the gains. Freaking You know what I mean? There's no way in hell if I die meditating, I want to be skinny. No, I don't want to be skinny. You know. I want them to come back and be like, damn, that dude knows how to lift. I want to know his secret. All the gym bros are going to be wanting to come by.
Whilst you're mastering your weird new diet, the second austerity required of the Sokoshunbitsu was to be confined to the mountainside. 3 times a day, they would have to clean themselves using cold water and make a pilgrimage to the local temple for devotional.
What the fuck? Yo, that is so unnecessary.
Winter. But having lived through COVID quarantines, you'll already have a handle on self-isolation. So just add in 3 cold showers to your day, and you're probably good to go. After at least 3 years of eating trees, drinking poison, living in isolation, and meditating every waking moment, you should be about ready to take the final step towards your personal mummification. Get your disciples, by now you should probably have a few.
Whoa, Master Whitebread, I'm such a fan of you. Can I have your autograph? Oh my gosh, how did you do that? How did you get yourself so skinny like that? Oh my gosh, I wish I could be you. That's what I think is he means when he says, oh, by now you should have a few disciples.
To close you up in a small wooden box, just big enough for you to sit comfortably in the classic lotus meditation position. Then, get them to bury the box in the ground with a bamboo tube sticking above the surface so that you can continue breathing.
A bamboo? Okay, to continue breathing? Hold on a second. How do you breathe with just a single bamboo straw? You need more air than that. What the heck? So dumb. I don't understand it.
You to do is to go into deep meditation and wait for your body to pass away, whilst your spirit achieves enlightenment. By this point, you've done everything you can, and it's time to relax. Forever.
I don't get it. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Like, why would you willingly do that for? I still don't get it. Probably because I'm a filthy American who's only selfish for myself.
If the monk's body was perfectly preserved, he would be hailed as a Buddha, and his mummified body would be displayed in a nearby temple.
Oh, hell no. No, that's disgusting. So you're telling me if tourists come by and they're like, "Whoa, is that a dead body, mommy?" It's gonna go something like that. It's gonna go something like that.
Unfortunately, though, if disciples dug the monk up after the designated 3 years and 3 months and found that the body within the tomb had not been perfectly mummified, the monk would not be considered a Soka Shunbitsu and would not receive holy treatment.
Yo, that is so mean, dude. That is so freaking mean. Oh my gosh, I'm genuinely upset about that. Cause think about it. You're like, man, I want to become a Buddha, right? So you give up everything. You give up your dog, you give up your wife, you give up your 2 lovely kids that you said you were gonna treat for the rest of their lives so that they can have a good life. You give up your freaking Netflix account to go to a freaking monk place and go all freaking in. You're not dipping your toes in. You're going balls freaking deep into that water, that cold water, starving yourself with tree bark and whatever the hell you can find in that forest, just to be like, oh yeah, no, you, after all of that work that you've done, after all of that commitment, the 2000% commitment, you don't get Holy Trinity. You don't get to any of that holy fame that you were perceiving to get, that you were hoping to get. Max freaking commitment, and you don't even have your body preserved.
Instead, he will be returned to his grave and sealed in permanently. He would still receive massive respect, though.
Oh, okay, well, I mean, at least people are like, fuck, dude, I'm a monk. I'm a freaking monk, dude, and I can't do that. Only within like 5 years, and I've been here for what, 30 years? I respect that guy. He's pretty stupid.
Soka Shunbutsu was outlawed in Japan in the late 1800s, which means the last person to complete the process did so illegally. A monk by the name of Bukai died in 1903.
Oh, interesting.
But because of a change in laws, his body could not be exhumed for almost 50 years.
Oh,
Eventually,
really?
A team of researchers in the 1960s dug up Bukai's body and
Uh-huh.
found it to be in amazing condition.
Really? What? No freaking way. That is so cool, man. You're telling me this is the dude? And he gets to wear shades. That's pretty scary, though. I would be scared. I would be like, you know, like, like, I'd go to Japan, but I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there. I would definitely not go there. But anyways, guys, hope you guys are doing great. I know I am. And as always, peace. Adios.